Guess this can be a early therapy session today. This morning, what time is 11:16 a.m. here in Columbia, Tennessee. Today's date is November 12th. But it came to mind a couple of days ago about a game that this guy used to play throughout each meeting, a mobile game. Throughout the 6 months at the Salvation Army, he always played this game, and it came to mind that it was the same game that I used to play when I first moved to Sandusky, and I was dating this taxi. Well, she was a taxi driver at the time, Amanda. And that was what 2000. I don't know. That was the year I went separate from Satan and the rest of them. They went to Snowshoe ski resort in West Virginia. They went to, and I went somewhere different that season. I didn't even know about Pudding Bay at the time. I didn't know about the islands, and even though I was right there in Sandusky and I worked there at Cedar Point, I didn't know about the islands. But I was living in Sandusky at the time and working up there in Sandusky, and I don't know what they did during the winter time. I wasn't really in contact with him besides when he went to Ukraine. And then I think he in video chat me then, because I was talking to Anastasia there a couple times on video chat, the Ukraine one, and then he had sent me a picture, and then a couple. I think he had videos. No, he stopped by there after he got back from Ukraine. He stopped over there. But she had kids, and I would watch them whenever she worked. And I think I spoke on that before. I watched them whenever she worked, and I walked her youngest one into school one day. I walked him into class one morning. I think he was probably like first grade or something like that. I remember walking him into class one morning. But I used to always play this game right here because I had downloaded it. It was a Marvel game, Spider-Man game. I put money into it, and I was playing Rise of Kingdom because I was like babysit and work, and downloaded this game. I think it was. Was it this game I downloaded? No, it was like one of these Marvel games, but Aaron played this game every single day. And I know it's like a Legion, it has different Legions in it. Because I know when I was in, Findlay, Ohio, this guy said he was like Legion of Boom and Doom or something like that. He was like, yeah, I was in Kentucky over the weekend with my brothers. That was like after the tornadoes and all that. But he said he was just there for the weekend. But the guy who said it, that guy was working at Findlay before I got there. So he was there for more than just the weekend. For some reason, he said he was just there for just the weekend. He said he was Legion of Boom, and it made me think about this mobile game because Aaron played this game throughout every meeting for the 5 months and 3 weeks that he was there, because he done graduated 4 weeks early. But he always played this game throughout each meeting. I never understood why he played this game throughout each meeting, but he always had his mobile phone out playing this game, and not one time was a DS mentioned during that time. So each time throughout each meeting, I always had this phone out playing this game, and he didn't try to get me to listen to Eminem. When I went walking into the gas station with him one day, he had put, like, here, listen to this new album that came out, because I guess he's a fan of Eminem, so he tried to get me to listen to Eminem's new album that came out back in 2021, because I know other people that's fans of Eminem, and he handed me the headphone. Listen to part of a song when I walked to that Marathon gas station. But I just never been like, oh shoot, let me just go ahead, toss this on my ear and let me listen to it. At that time I was listening to mostly gospel music and I had made a playlist of just gospel songs, and that's what I listened to on the daily. And I was reading the Bible a lot more, and I read the whole book of Revelations then. I read the Bible a lot more then, and listened to a lot more gospel music around that time. So it was a lot more gospel music until I went to the Agora and started working at the Agora. Then there was rock music there, and it was that techno music and rap music and comedy shows. And I worked a lot of different shows at the Agora. More than just rock music, because Tech N9ne is a rapper, and the whole Strange Music that performed there. At the show there, and but yeah, this video game right here, and that's why I like get that whole Legion, Spider-Man, and all that stuff. But I was never into the Marvel stuff like that myself, or like Batman or none of those. That was not my thing. But I used to say I was like the Man of Steel and stuff like that. Then I came to mind because Black Wolf, because I hung out with I actually met Saints. Well, see, I know her too, but he's more close to Caleb than I am over the years because they have like a more bond friendship. But I met her friend that has a wolf dog. That was my first time ever seeing one. And the only time I ever seen one in person, but I met her on the island probably my second season because I stopped by and I think I had where did I go to? I stopped by. It was outside of a restaurant actually. She was sitting out there. She had a little wolf out there. All this stuff is just coming to mind more so lately. But about him playing that video game every single meeting, mobile game, I was like, dang, that's what I used to play when I was in Sandusky. And that was the first time that somebody told me that they was pregnant. So, in real life, so. But me walking up to school, that was before that. So, that was before that. I don't know, all this stuff just coming to mind more so lately. Then I posted some other videos on here. 2 videos before this video is just me walking outside because before I took some steps down when walking down these stairs right here outside my apartment door, like my toes was like, but they just be doing this stuff around here lately. It's the same apartment. I'm struggling. I ain't got no fancy things on my windows and all that. I'm still a week, 2 weeks behind on rent, so I just gotta pay my rent on Friday, then pay my rent for the next 2 weeks of this month, then that's gonna be that. But it'd be some stuff mentioned, like, stuff said in real life, but I don't know, I don't know, you gotta say some stuff, you gotta say some, like, stuff in order to, like, have somebody slap you, but it's different points, different things to learn from, because I know that he took that as a learning point, because when you have somebody that's coming at you that type of way and saying that type of stuff to you in that second, because it takes, you gotta keep saying stuff like over and over, and you push a person to that point to where they're like, all right, because you doing this stuff in real life, and you know this is real life stuff, and then you keep continuously doing it, and keep continuously doing it, then you get that reaction. But then once you get that reaction, you're like, oh, okay, now it's time for me to react. Even though you knew this whole time that this was real life things and stuff that you've been saying, then once you get that slap, then now you feel like you need a reason to react to that slap that you got for these real life things and stuff that you've been saying throughout this time period. But I took that as a learning lesson because, he took it as a message. He's like, okay, BT and all these other people keep bringing this part up about me reacting to that situation, but y'all knew that was gonna happen at that point in time because I mean this is what you continuously allow to happen. So in that moment when that slap happened, I mean that's just a human reaction because I mean ain't nobody perfect, everybody sins, and I mean that was just the smack, but it's different things on the daily, different things that's being said or going through old Tinder accounts. I mean, I haven't used Tinder in, what, 2 years? I deleted that when I went to Arizona. Even though my friend was standing, she said, I don't care if you on this and that, you can just respect my place. If you on Tinder and this and that, just respect my place. So I was like, man, I wouldn't even focus on Tinder at the time. I just deleted it and I haven't been back on Tinder since. Because my mindset has been different than what it used to be, but they bring up old things of what I used to be and who I used to be, and bringing them up to this day and going through old Tinder and women who didn't even respond to me, who I never even met in person, bringing up different names or mentioning Elijah from Tiffin, who I was in communication with for a little bit because I mean we remained friends, but I haven't spoken to her in what 3 years, 2 years. I mean, over 18 of 18 of missing Elijah, left testicle. That was at Morning Point, what, 8 months ago, because he mentioned that there are two women around there. Because I guess to get a reaction. Because I mean, it's just been like a whole little hate thing going on for months. Okay, that was definitely mentioned that Morning Point. Just try to see, look at stuff right here, and I mean, this has just been a whole monthly thing for months. But I mean, just go to a new place that I work at and try to re-bring it up, or like just bring up different ones from Tinder. Go to my old Tinder and like my Facebook Messenger. It was like some pictures that Anastasia, not the Ukraine Anastasia, but the other Anastasia had sent. I mean, that's personal messages on Messenger, but those phones was long gone. And I haven't spoken to her since she blocked me back before I even went to Mansfield, so. I think the last time I spoke to her was when she went to California, or no, she didn't tell me that, somebody else told me that she went to California. Oh, maybe I didn't tell me that, but I think I seen her when I went to Port Clinton, and well, I didn't see Anastasia. I seen Mariana when I went to Port Clinton in July, walking by the store that I was at. Cause I went I stopped by a place after I spoke with my lawyer, and she just went walking by. I guess she just got off the Jet Express or something, but she went walking past there, so I was like, that was like July 3rd or something like that. But yeah, I downloaded this game, but this the game that he used to play every meeting for the 6 months, or however long he was there. He probably played it at home too, and he had got one of those head thing. What was it called? Like the VR thing, because he had showed it to me before he had walked out that he had one. But I remember my brother Thomas, he had spoken about that to me years ago, how that would be like a thing of, how that would be like something that he wanted, because he spoke to me about that years ago. But yeah, that was, I think that was the night that we had hung out before going to St. Croix, because Jess was on the island that day. And a couple guys came, we all ate pizza that night. And then Ethan went walking home by himself, and me, what car, we all just hung out right there at the place too. That was I think that was before I met Kat. That was different. Alright, that's another different subject. Well, yeah, this is the third session. I haven't been posting or really been on my phone really that much because I feel like it's not my phone. Whenever I do use it, it's just doing its own little thing. But yeah, y'all can like, comment, subscribe, and this 15-minute therapy session. And yeah, I mean, I have a couple games on my phone now, Rise of Kingdom and Madden, but I haven't been on Madden or FIFA in a couple days. But yeah, I mean, I guess it was a mobile game thing for over 6 months. And then when I had this friend Heather, who I used to person who I used to be cool with, who had kids, and her kids play video games. Even over at Melissa, her kids have video games. So I mean, I guess this her whole little DS thing was never mentioned throughout those the last couple of years. But yeah, the whole mobile game thing. I mean, Isaiah and I think they all used to play. Well, I think we all used to play Call of Duty together on our mobile phones because you can go online and join up as a team and play. But yeah, we all used to play Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty in a while because I mean that takes up a lot of space, and I don't know. I just haven't downloaded that since probably over a year ago. Was the last time I played Call of Duty. Yeah, that's pretty much it. My phone is at 33%. It's 11:33. I need to put it on charge. Hopefully, I'm able to save this video. I actually got a lot more to say, but this is just for I'll say the rest for the therapist, like I did my last therapist appointment. In real life therapist appointment. You feel like, man, that was like 4 weeks ago. Where you been at? I've been trying to save up to pay my rent. Some people speak for me, so but I don't guess they speak for me because they speak on things that isn't going things that doesn't go with what I have going on today. They just bring up other things. Well, with this moving forward in life and these different steps is I don't know because I'm missing